Look what you made. Hey, hi everybody. It's Ashley, and I think I'm live. I didn't do this right, but it says I'm live, so I'm just gonna go with it. Hey guys, it's Ashley, and I thought that today, oh, you can see a glare from my TV. I was watching Big Bang and I just put it on mute, but let's shut that off. This is just a random video because I realized that I haven't shared with you the events that I'm going to be going to for the next few months. And also, I'm procrastinating cleaning my room. So I thought this would be a great time to make this video. And it's Friday night and I'm too lazy to edit. So we're doing a live video. So there's a couple of really fun things coming up in the next few months. One of them is next week, and I am so excited for it. So I just wanted to let you guys know where I'll be and hopefully meet up with some of you guys. So the first thing is next month. Nope, scratch that. Well, I mean, technically it's next month because it's next week. September is next week, and it's driving me crazy. I can't believe it. So anyways, next week is BookNetFest in Orlando. It takes place on September 1st and 2nd. Unfortunately, registration is closed. They reached their capacity because it's the first year of doing it. So if you're not familiar with BookNetFest, that's because it's brand new. This is the first year ever. It's being run by, it's organized and run by Sam from Thoughts on Tomes and Marina's from Marina's Reads. I think that's right. My brain is totally gone. I should not be doing this, whatever. But it's being run by Sam and Marina's, and they're organizing it. It's just a conference for, or convention for bookish people on the internet, whether you talk about books on YouTube or Instagram or Tumblr or blogs or anywhere on the internet. If you talk about books, this is your convention, and also open for people who don't actively talk about books, but are fans of those who do and follow along and interact with people who talk about books on the internet. So it sounds really fun. So September 1st, oh, I just lost my calendar. September 1st is the first like unofficial day of the conference, and we're all going to Harry Potter World together, and I'm so excited. And then September 2nd is the actual convention part with panels and speakers and all that kind of fun stuff. This September 3rd is the Sunday. I keep looking at my calendar so I remember and get these dates right. September 3rd is the Sunday, and it's an unofficial Disney day. So we're all going to Magic Kingdom, and I'm super excited for that. I also decided to just make this a full-on long weekend. So August 31st is the Thursday. I'm going to fly into Orlando that day. It also happens to be the first day of the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot, which happens to be my favorite Disney park. So I'm going to spend the day on the 31st at Epcot and eat and drink my way around the world, and I'm so excited for that. I even got tickets for, they do different events, and so one of the events is only $17, and it's like this master chef cooks a meal for you and you get to eat it, or cooks something, and it like teaches you how to do it and you get to eat it. And so I'm doing that because it's only $17. Like, all right. So that's next week, BookNetFest. I'm so excited. So if you're nope, words. If you are also going to BookNetFest, let me know down below so we can meet up. I'm pretty excited. I have no idea what to expect from it because it's the first year, but I think it's going to be really fun. And I'm excited to meet new people and find new channels because I really haven't spent much time online lately. I've been the past couple days getting into videos and getting into like lifestyle vlog videos, which I don't know. I think I'm trying to be productive, and in procrastinating to be productive, I'm watching other people be productive is what I think is happening. That's a different story. So that is next week. Like this time next week, I'll be in Harry Potter World. I'm so excited. Then in September as well, on the 23rd, there's 2 events, and I'm so torn. So the first event is Boston Teen Author Fest, which is a YA book fest in Boston. It's actually in Cambridge. And I was all psyched, ready to go. But then I heard about this event that's happening in my town or city. That sounds so cool, and I didn't know it was a thing. And it's a thing, and I like could walk to it. So if the weather is nice, I'm not going to be going to Boston Teen Author Fest. I'm going to be going to the Lowell Kinetic Sculpture Race, which sounds so cool. It's literally people build these massive, like riding, like things that you can ride in, kinetic sculptures, and race them for I don't know how many miles, but through downtown and up the bridge and through the river, and like I'm really excited about it. So my plan is if the weather's nice, I'm going to go to that. If I wake up and it's like total downpours and stuff, then I'm going to go to Boston Teen Author Fest because that sounds good. But I've been to a lot of bookish events and I got more coming up, so I'm not freaking out. I'm going to do the Lowell Kinetic Sculpture Fest. Hang on, there was another event in September. There it is. Okay, September 28th, Chris Gillibo is an author, and he's going to be doing a book tour stop. I don't know if it's a signing or what it is exactly, but he's going to be coming to Boston to the General Assembly. It's a Thursday night, which is the not so great part because I don't want to go into Boston on a Thursday night and then have to work at 7 a.m. the next day. But I'm going to do it because I love all of Chris Gillibo's books, and I would like to see him in person and possibly meet him and have him sign my book or books. So I'm really excited about that one. I'm going with a friend who's trying to kind of start her own business, and that's what his books are mostly about, is like finding your calling and starting a business and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited. The sad part about this is John Acuff is also going to be in Boston the same night doing a signing and talk across town, like a 20-minute train ride across town. The same night and like a half an hour apart. So there's no way in the world that I can do both. So I'm going to Chris Gillibo because I have seen John Acuff talk several times. I've met him a few times, love his books, been on his launch teams. I'm a part of his internet group that started a couple years back and like have met a lot of awesome people because of it. I credit that group with a big reason why I had the guts to start this channel. So like I would really like to go to his signing, but like I said, I've met him, I've seen him a couple times, and I would really like the chance to see Chris Gillibo in person. So I'm going to do that on the 28th. Then we're into October. There's one major event happening in October besides the Kesha concert, is Gilmore Girls Fan Fest. So exciting. This is October 20th through the 22nd, and it's taking place in Connecticut. I think there's still tickets available. I'm not quite sure. It is pricey. I will tell you that. It is not a cheap thing. Basically, they found this town. There's all sorts of things online. They did it for the first time last year and was a huge, huge success. I couldn't get tickets last year, but I got tickets this year. And they found this town that's very similar to Stars Hollow, and basically we're all just going to take over this town and pretend that it's Gilmore Girls, and they've got a lot of the actors coming. I know Lane and her mom are going to be there. Miss Patty and Babette will be there, and some of Hep Alien, possibly all of Hep Alien, a couple Life and Death Brigade members, and I'm really, really excited. And one of the cool things about this, I almost didn't go for it, but I'm kind of nervous, and I think I'm going to end up being glad I did it, is there's only one hotel that's nearby this little town of Kent, and they're sold out, obviously. And so all the other rooms are bed and breakfasts starting at like $300 a night, which is so out of my price range. And so the other option, which is very cheap and affordable and is making my introvert self really nervous, is, I forget what it's called. It's on the website, but it's basically adult summer camp. And Gilmore Girls Fan Fest has taken over this adult summer camp for the weekend. So it's staying in a camp, in cabins, not tents, because no, but in cabins with other Gilmore Girl fans. And every night there'll be an after party, and there'll be like a campfire with Gilmore Girls related songs or something like that, and activities. And it sounds really fun, but also like my introvert self is going to have an overload, but like really fun overload. So I'm looking forward to that. That's October 20th through the 22nd. And then also in October is, where are we? October 28th is Boston Book Fest in Copley Square. This is just a book fest. It's basically a mini book con, but in Boston. And there's some really good authors on the list: Libba Bray, E. Lockhart, Lemony Snicket. I'm really looking forward to that. The only downside of this one The only possible reason I may not go is because that is the day after I finish this 2-week intensive theology class. Basically, we're taking an entire semester class and doing it in 2 weeks. So I don't know if I'm going to have the brain power to leave my bed on the 28th, but especially with Gilmore Girls weekend thrown in the middle, like, I don't know why I do this to myself, but I'm going to do it. So that may not happen, but I am looking forward to it. So I'm going to make my best attempt to go to Boston Book Fest. And all of these links are down below for you to check out. I think that was the last. Oh, no, one more. In November, I'm going to a lot of fun events this year. I'm pretty excited for the next couple months. November 10th, 11th, and 12th is Rhode Island Comic Con. And Rhode Island Comic Con prides itself in being the largest Comic Con in New England in the smallest state or something like that. I'm pretty excited. Rose Tyler's going to be there, so I'm going to get to meet Rose. And my friend and I are planning to go for the whole weekend for this one. Boston Comic Con happened a few weeks ago, and we went for the day. I've showed you my pictures, right? I showed you. I met the doctor, and he called me sweetheart. And sorry, darling. He called me darling. And then I met Captain Jack, and I also met Stanley. It was fantastic. So far on the guest list for Rhode Island Comic Con, there's not a whole lot of people that I want to see, but there are a couple. So I'm looking forward to it. Either way, it's going to be fun, and we got a hotel there, so like, it's going to be kind of a more relaxing convention than the other Boston Comic Con or the other Comic Cons I've done. Because the hotel is like right there. It's not the one that's connected, but it's one of the really close ones. So we can just be like, all right, peace out. We're going to just go take a nap or something. That's literally what we'll do probably. And so then I think that's Thanksgiving. That's not an event. That's all I have for the rest of the year. I think that's enough. That's 6 or 7 events. That I'm really looking forward to. So I've been rambling and I've been saying the word excited a lot. So if you've made it this far, thank you for staying and watching this. Let me know if you're going to any of these events so we can say hi to each other in person. That would be really fun. I have plenty of bookmarks to give out that I didn't give away at BookCon because it wasn't really like a networking thing for bloggers and bloggers like it has been in the past, which was really sad, but that's what BookNetFest is for. So I'm looking forward to that next week. So, all right. I just said so a lot. I should stop procrastinating and clean my room and edit the video that I've been editing for a week now. And yeah, so let me know if you're going to these. Let me know if you're going to these events. I'd love to see you and say hi to you and do all the bookish things with you. Thank you for watching this video. Have a really great weekend, because it's supposed to be beautiful up here. But if you're down by Texas, please stay safe with this hurricane that's coming. And if you're anywhere else, I still hope you have a great weekend. And whatever the weather is doing for you, insert appropriate sentiment here. All right, now it's really time for me to go, clearly. Thank you and goodbye. How do I stop this? There it is.